Hello, it's your motorcycle buddy Frank. In this video, we are riding up to Pennsylvania and stopping by the Flight 93 Crash Site Memorial, passing through Gettysburg, and going for a ride with my brother on his classic Honda CM400. For this ride, I'm on the Honda NC700X, because it's the most comfortable of my three motorcycles for this type of long ride. After riding through the rainy mountains of West Virginia and Maryland, we have arrived at the Flight 93 Memorial. On September 11th, 2001, 4 commercial flights were hijacked in a coordinated attack on the United States. 2 planes were crashed into the towers of the World Trade Center, 1 crashed into the Pentagon, and 1 crashed here in a field in central Pennsylvania. Looking ahead, you'll see a 93-foot tall tower called the Tower of Voices. It has 40 chimes representing the 40 passengers and crew on Flight 93, and when the wind blows through the tower, the chimes ring. Unfortunately, the wind is calm today, so we won't have the opportunity to hear the chimes. This field to the left is where the crash site is located. After Flight 93 was hijacked, the passengers learned of the other planes that had been crashed, and they came together to fight back against the 4 terrorists and prevent the plane from being crashed into another building. They rushed forward to the flight deck to try to retake control of the plane, and the desperate terrorists were forced to crash before reaching their target in the capital. Now we continue our journey east across Pennsylvania. The scenery gradually changed from mountains to rolling farmland. Now passing through Gettysburg, the site of one of the most significant battles of the Civil War. The Battle of Gettysburg is considered a turning point in the war, where the Union Army successfully defended the Confederate advance to the north. Approximately 50,000 men were killed or wounded in the 3-day battle. Gettysburg is pretty busy today. We've finally arrived in southeast Pennsylvania. What you see here is a 1981 Honda CM400 Custom. My brother purchased this motorcycle back in 2001 and has put about 50,000 miles on it. Honda produced the CM400 between 1979 and 1982. The CM400 Custom was only made in 1981, making it fairly rare. Now it's time to go for a ride around scenic Lancaster County.
Yeah, this is nostalgic. It's been like 10 or 15 years since I've ridden this motorcycle. This tank is so narrow compared to my motorcycles. And this engine doesn't have very much torque. Maybe you just need to rev it out to get to the torque. These foot pegs feel very far forward too, almost like a cruiser style. It's a pretty comfortable seating position. I think most newer motorcycles have the pegs a little further back. This is a nice handling motorcycle. It's so lightweight, you can just flick it over to the side. These narrow tires. Oh, those clouds look pretty dark ahead. lucky enough just to run into some wet roads, but not actually get rained on. Ooh. Really have to pull this brake lever a lot before the brakes start engaging. Man, this engine runs smooth. Okay, here's a nice corner. Here comes the rain. Now we're gonna get a little wet. It's a little bit wet.
A little wet.
Despite getting caught in a downpour, it was great to ride my brother's old Honda around the area where I grew up. Thank you for joining me on this trip up to Pennsylvania. I will see you next time.